Ah,
on
see,
zero communication.
you should do that.
No, how to soltar people.
No, there's many ways. I'm actually about to do a few cord cutting spells
Oh yeah, that's another
on
way, cord
myself.
cutting.
Hmm.
I still need that fridge shit or whatever, the fucking freezer, or whatever
The
the table.
freezer, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that though.
Oh,
That's
the freezer
crazy.
stuff.
That's fire, ain't it?
You
No,
told them about the
nothing.
freezer stuff?
I don't know about it. I just want it done.
Yeah. We've spoken about a lot of different things on here because remember, my channel is to educate those who don't. A lot of people gatekeep, and I feel like everyone is capable of doing this. Okay, there's certain things that you do have to gatekeep if you practice certain, different religions or whatever it is that you practice because it comes with um,
But
initiation.
yeah, certain steps you have to follow before doing
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. And there's some practices that they give you information that only the elders knew that would help you resolve whatever it is that you need because it's like a certain connection with the spirits. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep. So put them in the freezer, and you wanna, mess with them a little bit. Take it out and shake them up. And so,
I've heard people do that with bills as well. Like if you have a past due bill that you wanted to just like mm, freeze that bitch.
Mhm.
Mhm. I've heard people do it with that. I've heard people doing it with people. I've heard people doing it with their bosses. Yeah, freeze them,
That's
motherfuckers. When in doubt, freeze them. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Mm.
surprisingly, I've never frozen anybody because I just
I have.
don't even really.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was a work I did for your brother actually. It
Oh,
was
okay.
that
So it wasn't
guy.
for yourself, it was for someone
It
else.
wasn't. It was that guy that was kept harassing him at work, and I just froze him away because Junior was gonna kill him, and I didn't want him to get arrested. So yeah,
That's Freddy Junior.
drove his ass away, and that's what happened. He got fired like 3 days later.
Oh my God. That's fucking epic.
You must have shook up that bottle a lot.
Listen,
Two
it's
hands.
that
She
people.
And
threw
nobody
that
messes
bottle
with
off
a
a
family.
bridge.
Right. Threw it up in the air.
That's
I
one thing
didn't.
I love about us. Like, we might be, crazy or whatever the case. We might argue sometimes and want to kill each other, but when people fuck with us, like, only we could fuck with each other type shit.
Yeah, hmm
I love it here.
that's how it is. It feels beautiful outside.
It does.
Really?
Oh, outside.
Yeah, I'm outside.
See?
I wonder
Is
where
that
the
the moon?
No, I'm
Oh,
trying
no,
to
that's
see if I see the moon. But I think we're about to be on a new moon, so yo creo que está bien.
Does this motherfucker have a grill behind her?
She
Yeah, I
does.
do. I have a big ass. I told ya. I told ya I
No,
have a
you
grill.
didn't.
Bueno.
Yes, I did. I told ya I have a girl. I told ya.
So we could have grilled there. It's crazy.
Qué barbaridad. When I move, we can grill all ya want.
hmm hmm
very, very.
It's too late. I'm getting McDonald's now. The fuck?
Oh yeah, it's true. If you want, we could go back to our original plan where I buy you a can of cheese and crackers and
Oh,
just,
shoot.
there's your meal, Sav.
Yo, you gonna let her talk to you like that, J Dot?
She didn't say
I
me. She said you.
exactly. Thank you, Jay.
So
You know, you could
Yeah, fine.
you could what?
you could be bonded with someone just through certain hormones. Like if you're having a very good time with, it doesn't necessarily have to be sex. Like it could be you're having a really good meal with someone, or you're having a very good experience with, like, that could bond you to that person. Like as if you were to be having sex with that person. I literally just learned that.
Mm.
I didn't know that. What the heck?
Just
That's
through
I did.
hormones.
dangerous.
You
That's
haven't
dangerous for
even
me.
I
left the
did.
camera. How did you just learn this? We
Right?
I'm reading as we talk.
reading what? We can't see any.
Yeah, you can
I'm
bond on a
reading.
spiritual level without having sex, and you can actually even just more than spiritually, you know. So
No, I'm
yeah.
talking about straight up hormones. Like, fuck emotion, fuck none. This is just what your body releases when you're feeling an emotion. Like,
Hmm.
that's wild.
Hey,
Yeah.
that makes sense. For me, that makes a lot of sense.
Of course it does.
I know. But I never really sat here and thought about it.
No, what the fuck does it mean?
It means you connect more on a deeper level.
What the fuck is connect?
Like connecting. Boop.
Just
Like
the
that, Seth.
tips. Just the tips. Just the tips.
That never goes well.
What? Girl.
That never go crazy.
When they tell you, oh no, ven, es solamente la cabeza.
Oh my God.
Oh my. This is where my mind went the minute I heard.
Oh my
Not just the
God.
tip.
Change your, well, yeah, I guess.
Tengo la mente dañada a veces, mi
No,
gente.
eso veo. Pero bien dañada, fundida. No hay quien te saque de ahí. Tú no tienes salvación ya,
Hermana
mi hija.
tuya, oye,
No,
tú hablas
yo.
de mí. Tú lo que eres
I'm a saint.
calladita con esa carita
Nah,
tuya,
I'm a
pero
saint. I'm a saint. I don't know what you're talking about.
así, ajá, sí, Pepe. Esa ni ella lo dijo y ni ella
Yeah, se lo
misma.
creo.
Whatever in the life.
Diablo, por fin funciona el lighter.
So what did Dosky do? Cause I know she did some type of she got all the hardest interviews. Like Joe Rogan couldn't even get these interviews. All in the same week.
Good for you. I'm that bitch and I will always be that bitch.
One more time for the people in the back. But so
She paid me to be here.
good. So Mr. J Dot.
That's the word.
So I something was brought to my attention on something that they can do for their segment.
Talk to me.
So, they could start interviewing relatively street guys about, street stuff,
Okay. I like the sound of that.
And
I'll do my research.
we could do it like the Vlad interviews and just start snitching on ourselves. Stood over that nigga. I was just playing
You
YouTube.
guys have to say allegedly.
Feed 'em to the
and it'll be okay.
Allegedly, yeah. of
Allegedly.
course.
Allegedly.
Okay, Bori. Allegedly.
Yo, facts. Body is
He says that a lot. He'd be like, allegedly.
all the time. he be outing himself and be like, allegedly. saying the most
Yeah,
craziest
he be like,
shit.
allegedly.
That's on himself.
Yo, when
I'll
that
be sitting
nigga
here
said that
laughing
he
at him
was
like,
on
what?
the ooh with the eye, I'm like, oh nah.
He
He's,
doesn't hide it
Not the
either. He's
EE.
very open
but
with it.
my thing is he's still alive.
Look, I'll be in the background like, not the EE.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, he
Shout
got
out to Bodhi. Shout out to our friend Bodhi. He watches
man.
this, you
Shout
guys.
out to Buddy Go.
That's fact.
Shout out to Bodhi on fire.
They was
Oh, I
trying to get
forgot. Yeah,
on,
we are
but
live. Yeah, this is gonna save. So yeah, this is kind of like an episode. Could have been doing it this way.
Well, I want to sit here and thank Lasagna for coming out.
This nigga.
Thanks, thank Toki, you
Mm,
know, for having me here once again.
the
My boy
thugs.
said, my boy Sev in the building. You know what we do. You know how we do. Yes, sir.
It's 2 a.m.
next interview is gonna be Jay's interview.
I mean, shit, we getting into the spooky hours.
Wait, hold up. Jay get an interview? Not Jay died.
Jay died with the 8 locks, allegedly.
Allegedly. Thought it was 10, but
That's gonna be the name of
allegedly.
the episode.
Nah, it rhymes with J dot. But yeah, I think especially after all that, yeah, he definitely has some spiritual encounters. Not to mention some stories. I forgot we were live. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, you didn't.
If you feel comfortable with ever telling those stories, I'm intrigued.
What
I
about his car?
love
This was crazy.
I will say this. It's gonna be a good interview.
Rest in peace to that guy. Allegedly.
It'll be a good interview. So I'm gonna say, stay tuned.
So
Coming soon to a theater near you.
So how did the lasagna feel on camera? Because this is already posted. Like,
Oh, I feel normal.
no different. Give a
No
fuck.
different. I've made a song before. I hope you know it's out there in the world.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. What is it?
Oh my god.
Manda,
So
Manda.
if you could find that song,
I've been trying
look at-
to. I can't
Wait,
find it,
hold
but I
on.
did
What's
the
the-
chorus.
What's this song?
What?
Where was
I
it?
don't know.
YouTube, Discord?
Toquita, cállate la boca. Cállate la boca.
Nah,
Why you
yo,
singing?
you gotta let me know.
Hold on.
It's
Where
on
did you do
YouTube?
it?
No, I don't remember.
Nah, you don't remember.
No, for real. I recorded in Jersey. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
I do not remember the guy that used to sing it. I know his real name was Jonathan, but I don't remember. Girl, the fuck? I'm a hitter.
See,
I
look,
want to find it. I
I can
He
find
doesn't
it.
I don't even
promise
think
you,
he
just give me
sings
some
anymore.
details, I'm gonna find it. If it's on YouTube, I can find it. Trust me.
I don't know if it's on YouTube. It was a long time ago.
It's on
It was on
MySpace.
MySpace. Lord,
But
I got
it was on MySpace. But the thing is that MySpace back in 2013, I think it was, they completely wiped their whole entire system.
No, they
like
they redid it.
Yeah,
I think it was like 2016 or 17. They
That's what I'm talking
MySpace
about.
came back. It was hot for like a good couple of months.
Yeah, everybody was
It was
raving about it.
But I want to find that song.
Move it.
Girl, shut up. It's so cringe.
Move it.
You was doing all
Yes,
that? Okay.
Yeah.
And she was part of a chorus when we were in Catholic school, right? It was Catholic school that you were part of the chorus.
Yeah.
She sang for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my singing voice. Like, I auditioned and everything and got the part, but I can't sing anymore, you guys.
Nah.
For the time she did belly dancing when we were in 12.
I have that video, actually.
You do.
Uh-huh. I
Should share them.
do. I forgot I did belly dancing.
Oh, we did belly dancing and we took step classes. Remember, we did the step dance.
Oh yeah, the after school program. Yeah. The step
We did
team.
that.
Y'all was stepping too?
Mm-hmm.
I stepping on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, awesome. My mom did a really good job at exposing us to a lot of
Uh-huh.
things.
Yeah, because that one was after school. The belly dancing was part of the school, but the step dance
Is
team, it
this
was
J
out.
Dot? I mean J Dice, right?
Let me see. Yo, that is him. No, that's not him. But hold on, pick it closer.
Yeah,
This is
because
not live, right? We're not live.
Oh, 100%.
we.
No, we're
Why?
not. No free promo.
Acércalo
He
un
don't
poquito
pay us.
más. Acércalo un poquito más. I
But
He
think
don't
that's Jay
pay us.
Dine.
let me see.
The way that y'all giving this guy fama, Lord.
It's off
What
for
if this is the
lasagna.
video? No, that's not him. I'm telling you, I don't think he thinks he took all his shit off.
I'm gonna find him.
You do that.
Bet you I'll find his address before I find his music.
I think that's more of a probability because I think he took all of that down.
She's only saying that so we won't find it.
No, like I tried.
I don't think Mr. Dion has told her about me.
No, we don't talk about you at all, Sev. At all.
That's a scary conversation.
He goes, muévetelo sin parar. Move it. Boy, don't stop. And he goes, trust me, I ain't stopping. You know how to work it. And then some girl that's not me
Mm.
moans.
Yeah,
That was his
it was
girlfriend at the
Nadia.
time.
Yeah.
Moans. The moaning part is not me.
You was
I'm
in
so
that
That
glad.
was.
video. I thought you made a video to the song.
Are you crazy?
No,
He wanted me to be part of the video, but I was like, you thought no. No, I did not make a video. I don't even think he ended up making the video to that song.
That's okay.
yo,
Me and Seth gonna find it.
that was really deep in my memory log. Like the minute that you said I made a song, it just like came flying through. It was amazing.
I made another one too, but he didn't like I recorded, but he never really did anything with it. And now he's like a known, Cito, right? Cito on the beat list. He's like known. I don't even know where, but he's like a little influencer type thing. We're making beats and shit. Are we still live? I know I'm shutting all these people out.
We're still live.
There's no free promo. Corta esa parte, Sam. Corta esa parte. Like they're not paying me. I can't see because you have the blurry thing on. Oh, it's still live. I think.
We're still live.
I need to stop dropping these names because they're not paying me to be talking about them
Like at all.
at all.
Mm.
A uno se le olvida que se está grabando ahí.
You say he from Newark?
No, he's not.
He from North.
He's not.
From North.
Yo, my hair is already.
We're live, so I can't. But once I put it on my computer,
Mm.
I'm just.
I'm gonna
on my
look
phone.
for it. I'm gonna see if I can find it to show you.
You know what? We could just record the remix right now.
No, I'm good.
Esta maldita
I'm straight.
jodienda. Nah, fuck that.
I mean, it's recorded and she did sing it a little bit, so we could just cut that piece and do whatever we want.
That's a fact, actually.
Oh man, no, y'all didn't.
And you
can't-
sound like me, so if you ever try to sue me, I could just say it's me.
Oh, mira para allá.
Ujú. Es que yo estoy 2 o 3 pasos adelante, mi amor. Chao.
We got migraña on the beat.
Oh, sorry. I think he changed his name. That's why he doesn't pop up. I don't know, you guys. If y'all find it, it'll be a miracle. Because I think he took it off. I don't think he has it.
Son las 2:30. Tenemos 2 gente que están viendo. Who could it be?
Ustedes dos. I don't know.
Son un caso, like, what the...
Man,
Dame ver qué lo... No se ve de este lado.
teníamos como 7, pero I started re-recording like 2 times.
Now I can hear him.
Yo lo llevé para adentro, pero no se quiso quedar con... No se quiso quedar para allá adentro. Tanto que rinde este chamaquito, bro.
So, tú me vas a decir a mí que tú no has pasado por anything paranormal.
Growing up? No.
Yeah.
Not that I remember. Except for when that time. You remember that time I woke up with shit on my face? Written on my face?
Yo! Oh my god! Guys. So, at this time, I already had my room, right?
Because we can
Yeah, we
record
both-
this so you can put it on your channel.
We both... Oh, wait, he said hold on.
Wait, yeah.
Now we're recording.
Okay, we both had separate rooms at this time.
Okay, so we both had separate rooms. So at that time, Lasagna used to read to me to go to sleep. I would go to her
Yeah, I don't remember
room.
that.
No, I would go to her room. She would read to me a few chapters, and then I would go to my room, and then we'll part ways. So the next morning, we woke up, and Lasagna's face was completely covered in like markings and hearts and like completely covered with red marker. And it was the weirdest thing ever because I remember getting rid of that marker.
It was weird.
how-
We never found out who did that or how it happened.
And Junior wasn't in the house because at that time,
Mhm.
Junior estaba en la calle. So it was
Yeah,
just
he
you
was.
and I. And yo,
Mhm.
mommy swear that it was me. It was not me. Unless I was sleepwalking.
Which you do tend to do sometimes. You sleepwalk.
I don't sleepwalk anymore.
Well, yeah, but
It was really
back then you did.
You think it could have been me sleepwalking?
I don't know.
Just sat there
was
and
just
strategically drew all over it.
Yo, pero it was the precision and it was weird.
It was like
It was
it was very symmetrical. I don't remember much, but I remember it was like a lot of writings, like symbols on my face. I don't know. It was weird.
Fucking hieroglyphics and shit.
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm not on red
You're
marker.
not even joking.
Yeah.
And your nose was covered in it had shaded whatever it was that did it.
I don't
Because
remember.
I'm not it was me at all. I refuse to believe that was me. Her
I mean, I
nose was
would have
covered.
woken. I would have felt you, no?
Yeah,
That
and I
sounds-
mean,
It's weird.
Yeah, somebody just said
Every
that.
time I-
Just
I'm very sensitive with my nose. Like if I'm sleeping and you touch my nose, I'll wake up instantly.
And not just
If
that,
if
like the
you need
marker is
some,
gonna irritate your skin. Like eventually, you're gonna try to scratch at it and all that.
It was weird. It
some
was a weird around.
it was really weird,
Oh,
and I don't remember any other paranormal event through during that time
yeah, me
either.
neither. I don't
Because
remember
you remember,
any other paranormal event other than that. Oh, I
you
remember
don't
the
remember
time.
when Carita flew through
Who?
el
When Karina
cubanito,
what? With the
no
what?
Karina, Carita, el cubano,
That's who gave me the reading. His name was it was Cubita.
cubita, Carita.
Naparita, Cubita.
Do you think that that happened around the time that
I
he
don't
pulled up?
remember. Like I do not remember. Everything's all like I don't remember.
Girl, we need to do some childhood healing with you. You haven't done any form of meditation with your childhood, like
I don't
any
want to.
visualization.
¿Para
You
qué?
have. You should. ¿Cómo que para qué?
Yo no quiero. But yeah, I other than that, I don't remember any other paranormal activity. I might have, but I just don't remember it.
No, I had a crazy encounter in Boston on Boston Road.
Really? What do you remember?
I remember waking up,
Mm-hmm.
or I remember dreaming. I was dreaming that somebody, que una doña dressed in all white, estaba parado. ¿Tú sabes dónde está? Mami tenía la mata in between the hallway and the living room, like right in front of the kitchen.
Yeah, in the corner, yeah.
Yeah. So she was standing there, and I was like in my room sitting on the bed. And then all I remember is waking up screaming for dad for a while. And then I woke up. That was my first encounter with anything spiritual. I think it was a dream because I remember sleeping, but
No.
I was very young.
Wow. No, I never experienced anything like that when I was younger that I remember. Because honestly, I there's some things that you tell me and I'll be like, what? Like I don't remember.
I'd be worried about you, sis. But that's why the visualization is so important. I did a few meditations and I've done, you know, the constellation with Madeleine, and that has really helped me, remember a few traumas, and it helped me a lot.
Maybe I
You
can
try
do
it.
it again with Marlene because when she was offering it to me, I had severe trust issues. I didn't trust
Well, yeah,
nobody.
but you kind of like, you're not going to tell her every vision you have. You don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You could just see it, feel the emotion, and release it. And you don't really need to be like, oh, I'm feeling this one because I have this
Yeah,
memory.
that's why I do her others, like the one that we did where you literally list like anyone that you had any sexual relationship with and like you literally release them because she told me she was like you store that energy for so many years, especially us females. That one I did with her. I did the breathing one. I do other ones that's not the family one. That one, if I'm being real honest, that one scares me.
It's because you and mommy had a crazy relationship. Like Lasagna was the type of kid that mommy would slap the shit out of her and she'll be like, eso no me duele.
Yeah, with a straight ass
Grab her
face.
hand. Yeah, same face yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. Feel
I love it here.
bro.
Well,
To this day, it's still like that. Like I need to walk on eggshells when I'm around my mom because it's crazy.
It's a lot, man. You wouldn't imagine lasagna walking on no eggshells, nigga. Should be eating them shits the fuck for breakfast, nigga.
No, I've learned to like it's not always best to speak up. Sometimes you need to shut up.
Really?
¿Qué es lo que tú dices, Seth? Coño.
Not nothing. No.
Es que a Seb a veces le gusta que le metan un par de galletas para que tú sabes. To come back to earth.
I know, ella para apagarle el fuego. It's fire.
Es que
No, yo no necesito saber
W's in
todo
the
eso.
chat.
TMI.
Who's in the chat?
I said W's in the chat.
Okay.
But anyways, going back, I never experienced on any of that. I remember one time that Junior was crying because he experienced something, and that scared the crap out of me. But other than that, and I was there when that happened to him and Freddie, and I don't remember. I wasn't scared. I don't know.
nervioso.
No, I was about to say something and my whole mic just trying to stop me from saying it. You alright? So I guess I'm not gonna say it.
Have you experienced anything?
I was just about to.
Experiencing anything in DR, Liz? When we lived in DR?
No. You good?
Yeah, me neither.
Nah, in DR, no, not at all. Like,
When we was younger, because as adults, DR was a little intense.
Sonya, it's about to be 3 in the morning. The scary hours. You know that, right?
It's not the scary hours.
It's about to be 3 in the morning. The scary hours.
that's the best hour of the night.
That's the best time.
And you're just getting eaten up by mosquitoes like you're back in fucking Jarabacoa, nigga.
What? Aquí no hay mosquito donde yo estoy.
Well, you're lucky.
It's because the temperature is not warm enough for them to be out.
Yeah, now if it was the summer sea, there's a lot of mosquitoes out here. And bees. There's a lot of bees in my backyard.
Bees are cool.
Go.
Mosquitoes aren't.
Someone's coming to cut the grass tomorrow.
You be out there long enough, they don't even phase you anymore. They won't even come and bite you.
No. Mosquitoes love me. They attacked me.
No, and it was crazy because Lasagna was like, oh shit, a bee. And like, instead of like trying to swat it away or whatever, she just stared at it and sized it up. Like, let it know, like, bitch ass nigga. The fuck? And Doggy's like, run. She was like, nah, you're not supposed to move. You're supposed to assert yourself, nigga. In a real way.
That's exactly what happened. Like, it happened.
I didn't say
like that too.
I'm like, yo, run. She's like, nah, nigga's gonna think I'm a bitch, nigga. In a real way.
It always works for me.
Did you pull out the 9 on the B? That's crazy.
Yo, she turned into Jamal real quick.
Right. Not Jamal 2.0.
But yeah, I ain't never seen someone size up an animal like that. And called it a bitch, and it just went away. I was like, alright, whatever.
I remember
I didn't say all of that.
That shit walked away. Couldn't even fly away in pride. But so I got 2 things to say, right? One is when I was younger, I was like in my grandmother's room, and like I'm cooling with my aunt. I don't know, something happened. I was like crying or some shit like that. Like she was hugging me, and then like I looked to the side, and like there was like something up against the wall. That nigga looked like Voltron. It's just like a big funky just, and it didn't look like a robot, but it looked like the attire was like on some. It looked metallic or whatever. It was. I don't know. It was weird, but it took up the whole fucking wall, and it was looking right at me. I'm like, let me look away, but don't see me. It can't touch me. I'm that type of nigga. Like, I'll hide under the pillow because the ghost can't touch me there. But like,
Yeah,
I'm like, yo,
I definitely had
fuck,
experiences myself when I was younger. It's crazy, right?
bro, that shit was wild. What was the second one? Because it was two. Was that it? I think that was it for now. Fuck yeah. So what could that have been? Because of course that wasn't Voltron.
It was an entity.
Most likely.
But dressed like that, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
They dress up as whatever they want to dress up as.
Yeah, you need to
Whatever they-
remember they feed off of fear.
Hmm.
So they're gonna try to get you to be afraid. And they can dress up, they can show up as anything really that they know that you'll be afraid of.
but this is the thing, right? What is actually scary? Right? If you look up an actual depiction of an angel, that's the scariest thing. The shit has fucking 7 eyeballs. I
Yeah.
was about to say 30 dicks, but that's joking. But it's just fucking scary. Like, angels are nothing holy
How they-
looking.
Yeah.
And it's just like, was that an actual monster, or was it, you know?
I mean, I don't think you'll ever know.
Because it was just
Because
standing
usually-
there, you know, like a fucking creep. So
You should have said, hey, hello.
the fuck? No, I said no.
Hello.
You should have said, hey, hello. What do you want?
Like, what's your
How
name?
can I help you?
Be like, the fuck, Keisha? What you looking at?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the type of scared person where I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, instantly, the minute I'm afraid, I'd be like, yo, present yourself right now. If not, we're having a fucking problem.
It presented itself. It was right. It was looking at. We was
I
looked down.
should be able
I
to.
looked up. Damn
Wait,
that.
but when she said present yourself, because there can always any spiritual being can be wearing a mask, a cloak.
Oh, I
They
never
cover
got.
themselves
I
from-
never got to see the face.
Yeah, from really showing you who's behind it, you know? So when you say present yourself, they literally have to tell you who they really are. So that could have been their natural state, like whatever it was, or it could have been someone haciéndose pasar. Well, you get what I mean? That there could have been an energy behind that. And it might have not been evil, like, you know?
It just was
You
just
don't
scary.
know.
I didn't feel like it was gonna hurt me. It was just scary.
Because it could also be like you were young, and when
Mhm.
we're children, when children can see more than adults, you know, the line is the veil
Naked
is
eye.
very thick. Exactly. So maybe they were just saying, "Hey," because your spiritual team do be pulling up on you.
Yeah, you should have just said, hey, hello.
So that that
Want
was
some
something that
coffee?
like I used to deal with a lot. Was just like hearing my name being called out, weird shit like that, and like my mom would like bring me to like the hospital and shit, you know, get evaluated, until one day she heard it.
I would have took her like, Ma, come on, we're going to the hospital.
And
Vamos a
with
llevarte a tu
situations like that, you should never respond.
response. Yeah. Because those are called mimics. And mimics are not.
Oh no, that shit was telling me to kill people, crazy shit. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. Mimics.
No.
Exactly. That's a mim. Yeah, that's what that is.
Hmm.
Okay. Second thing I remember. So I had this dream for like 7 years, right? I don't have dreams. At this point, I have flashbacks. What the fuck if I do have dreams? So I'm like on a dock, feel me, like on a pier, and I was getting chased by a figure in a white suit. Could never see the face, hands, shoes. It was just a suit and somebody, and I would always hide behind the same crate. And right before I woke up, like he would always like, he'd pop up and like he was just about to get me, and that's when I woke up every single time. So it's like, even growing up, when I saw people in like white suits, I'm like, I'll fucking kill you. The fuck? Yeah.
That just sounds more
Well,
like
my
Like
mother
a
owned
what?
a house.
a personal thing.
What do you mean? Like somebody was after me?
No, like sometimes our dreams are like a reflection of what's happening internally, or the way you are internally processing your external world, and then it communicates and translates into
But what
different
could that
dreams.
have been? Just considering the scenario, I'm not a water nigga. I don't really like the water. I'm scared of it. So it's like, why am I on a dock? Why is the nigga wearing a white suit? Why?
Okay, answer this. Was the water cloudy? Was there waves? Was it still? How was the water?
It was still never clear.
Never clear?
No.
Okay, that means frustration, sadness, conflict. That can mean a plethora of things. Like when the water is murky, it means it's dirty. So that means that there's polluted. You know what I
Pollution.
mean? Like it's just exactly like it's
Could it
you
have
know.
been something that was there, showing him what happened to him?
Because it's like, why am I being chased in that same place? Like, and this for years. It's in the one, and then I can remember it. There's one crate right here. There's 3 on here, 2, and then 1 stacked on top. And then I always hide with where the one is. Like, I don't jump in the water. I don't
But
go
you said
anywhere
it's
else.
one. Hold on. You said there's one. How many crates? Tell me how many
So
crates.
there's like the dock. There's 1 crate over here, and then there's 3. So there's 2 and 1 on top of the 2. So there's 3.
Okay.
And then I'm always going to the one that just has the 1. And I'm,
Okay, just based off of what you're telling me, there could have been situations in your childhood that could have caused your foundation to be shaken up in any way, and you were subconsciously running away from those feelings, something along those lines. And
I don't think it's feelings. I run away from a lot. Like, I'm the type of person where a lot of people know me for disappearing. Like, I could live in your house and, I could feel disrespected, and the next morning you wake up and everything is like, all my stuff is there. You didn't even realize I left. I'm in a whole nother state.
well,
I'm just talking about that in general. Me being like, I just fuck emotions. I run from dumb
you were
shit.
young when you were having these dreams, right? So when we're young, we don't really know the type of emotions we're having. So when
I mean, I
we
wasn't
don't know
too
how,
young though, cause stuff was happening. I wasn't like a kid, like where I could say fully innocent.
it all depends. But to me, when someone comes to me about a dream where they're running away and the water's murky, and just right when you're about to get caught, you wake up, to me, that's you were dealing with a lot of frustration, a lot of stagnation, and your subconscious felt like you couldn't get away from that. Like it was hard for you to separate yourself from any trauma that you were actually going through at that age. Because pretty much your foundation was being shaken up every time, something crazy was. That's just my interpretation.
So what were you gonna say, Mr. J Dot? So you used to work
Next
on a
episode.
plantation.
Oh, that's a fact. My great. No, let me stop.
How long have we
100
been on?
acres. This is 100 acres.
Let's sign off for this.
That's a lot of fucking land.
It is.
Okay.